welcome to 1000 PS. We are basically in the back garden. We're in Austria. It's absolutely perfect conditions, perfect road. Loads of bikes out today, as you can tell. Can't stop waving. And we're on Suzuki's GSX-S1000. It was just launched a few years ago. It was launched during COVID, if I remember rightly, because I remember doing the launch in the UK. So just let it warm up a little bit. So it essentially uses the old K5 engine from the GSX-R1000. Which was 2005. We've got 150 horsepower, inline-four cylinder. Me on the styling, I'm not a great fan of these twin stacked headlights. But apart from that, I actually quite like it. The dash is really simple. Really clear. I've got traction control and rider mode, gear position, RPM, speed, simple switch gear on the left hand side. I've got a really throaty kind of exhaust combination with the airbox. It sounds really nice. I see we've got 150 horsepower in here. I think the weight is like 215 quoted, around that figure. So she's a little bit weighty compared to other bikes in this class. It's not a like throw it kind of bike, like a KTM or a street triple. I need to start using the clutch. It's definitely got some drive, and it's comfy. It's quite, I wouldn't say soft, but I've got a good feeling from the chassis because the suspension's not rigid. That shifter works well. Maybe not. Big wide bar so I can get it round, get it handled. But you are carrying a bit of weight. And the rider aids, which will be a controversial talking point. Look at them guys on the push bike, send it, boys. Are not lead sensitive, so there's no IMU here. Conventional ABS. Conventional traction control. Slow down, buses and tourists. Yeah, so the rider aids have got no lean measuring device, no IMU, so the traction control just works on wheel speed, engine speed, throttle position, RPM, that kind of stuff. Kind of like it did 10 years ago. And the ABS is the same, it's just conventional ABS, and I can't do anything with the ABS. So on other bikes in this class I can put Supermoto ABS, turn off the rear ABS, have a little bit of fun, but you can't on the Suzuki. So we're just going to ride all the way up here with our indicator on. I can turn the traction, let me do that. Pretty sure. There, so I can turn the traction on control off on the move, and I've got 3 rider modes, A, B, C, which is basically, that changes the engine characteristics. We'll put the engine brake back on. Let's go put a traction on, and then we'll go to B mode, soften it off a little bit. Nice. The physical stature of the bike, with the wide bars, pegs are not too radical, seat is quite comfortable. That suits like bigger, taller riders. And it feels like a bike that I could ride all day long. Comfort's pretty good. Just roll it through here. Just super smooth. So when you get to those kind of sections where you're pushing and pulling on the bars, so you notice its weight, but it's still super smooth. I've ridden these bikes more aggressively, and I know the pegs do start to tickle eventually. But it's a shame you can't do anything with the ABS. Look at this road, isn't it epic? We get to do this all day long. Cows around. Full of Germans. They love the mountains. Excuse me. Oh. Can't see it, it's just happy. The kind of good bit of this bike is that because it's so comfortable and easy going, you just do it all day long. It's got a lot of torque for an inline-four. It's really smooth, especially in this B mode. The fueling off the bottom is lovely and smooth. Oh! It sounds good with an exhaust as well. I've seen a few of these with Yoshi pipes on and they do sound good. As I said, we're just riding it what I would say normally. We could be more aggressive and start getting the pegs down. The suspension is KYB if I remember rightly, and it is adjustable, but it's a little bit soft, but I kind of like that because it's just giving me a lot of translation as to what's happening. You know, we're on the public road, we're not on a racetrack, and you need eyes in the back of your head because a lot of the buses take 2 lanes around here, and 99% of the people are just rolling along at 20 miles an hour looking at the amazing views. Cycling up there, not a chance. I do not see how fun that could possibly be. But what are we on? 11 grand I think the Suzuki is. The thorn in its side is the Honda Hornet, because that's cheaper with about the same power, and again no lean sensitive rider rates. Thank you, mate. So I guess the Suzuki needs to come down in price, but there are deals to be done. But I know there's a lot of people who just love Suzukis. Big Suzuki fan club, especially from the old GSX-R days. And if you want a comfy naked Suzuki, then it's not a bad bike at all. It's a good bike in fact. And in this class of bikes, so this kind of naked, it's a bike that I would ride home. It's really comfortable, soft, easy going, not too bad for a pillion either. I think we just need to come down a little bit in price, and I'd like to be able to play with the ABS and have a little bit more tech.